you get sleep, Kayla?
Whenever these eyes close. Kayla G. That's the name. That's the brand. Everything overall. I am a serial entrepreneur. Make me wanna catch a flight. My nigga acting crazy. I got the apartment. I'm pregnant, and all I had is $1,000 to my name and no job.
How do you withhold your boundaries in the music industry?
It's really hard. Even though I'm super popular and I have this following and I'm known when it comes to music in that industry, I'm new. Well, lay your ass down. Ain't got no bed. I was scared to do something on my own. It's very, very scary being an entrepreneur.
You had your child at 25. Was you scared?
I was terrified. I need to open up a safe haven for women to come and do what they need to do. Thing I've done, I've solely done on my own. No label, no investment.
You are showing a lot more of yourself this year. Yeah. I've noticed. Yeah. All 3 days in the year. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bree Flemings from Content to Cash podcast. I got Kayla G in the building, y'all. This is an honor because she's my first real guest on this show. And to get you,
I love that.
I was very intentional because I was like, I gotta get someone that I really want to pick their brain. Yeah. You don't mind. Yeah. Right? You don't mind if I pick your brain today?
Not at all.
So, first and foremost, I would love for you to tell the world who you are, what you do, and we're gonna get into some other facts and questions, you know.
Kayla G. That's the name, that's the brand, everything overall. I am a serial entrepreneur. Gym owner, so personal trainer, stretch coach, mom, that's first. I'm a mom.
Mom first.
I have a mobile bar service. I also bartend in the clubs. I have a small boutique. I'm an artist. I do music. I'm an actress. I do movies and shows and stuff. I'm an entertainer. Definitely an entertainer. Just a little bit of everything.
When do you get sleep, Kayla?
Whenever these eyes close.
Like, sheesh. Like, but that really does sound like a serial entrepreneur. Can you explain to someone exactly what a serial entrepreneur is? Because on this show, you know, we do talk about entrepreneurship and we mix in culture, entertainment, marketing. And that's honestly why I wanted you on the show, because I see it. I see the culture. I see how you rep Houston. I see how you rep. Also, remind me, you from Baton Rouge?
No, I'm from here, but I just went, Baton Rouge adopted me. I went to college.
So you got some level of roots. Like it. So what age were you there? 18 to 22?
I didn't move back to Houston until I got pregnant at 25.
Got you. So you was there for a good amount of time. Yeah. So it really did adopt you.
Yeah.
What was it like, though, moving from Houston to Louisiana? Do you feel like it was a slower pace?
Yes. It's so slow, but for someone like me, which I didn't know at the time, Kayla G was nowhere on my brain or in my mind or even a thought when I moved out there. But for me, it was slow coming from Houston, but it's easy to take over.
I feel that. So where did serial entrepreneurship start for you?
I think I just always knew I did not want to answer to anybody.
Right.
I didn't want to clock in. I didn't want to take the 9 to 5. I just felt like my life was just more than that. Nothing against it for me.
No.
I don't want anyone...
Well, first
telling
of all,
me what to do or over me or...
I feel like anybody who watches this podcast aspires for entrepreneurship anyways, you know, even the side hustlers, right? Because they're looking to grow their income in other ways. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. But also, like, we are definitely in support of who you are. And that's who you are. Like, you don't want to answer to others. But my question, though, because of all the things you have going on, the mobile bartending, the artistry, the modeling, it still sounds like you got to take some level of direction, right? Yeah. So what does that look like for you? Like, how do you take direction well?
I do. Yeah. I feel like in the last year or two, I've come to a space where I kind of crave direction. I kind of want help because I've been doing this for so long and coming up with so many ideas and running multiple businesses, you get burned out. You get burnt out and it's like, what's next? What should I do? What should I post? Like, what y'all want to see? Help me out. So now it's at a point where, like, please help me. Yeah. I'll give you my overall goal and my vision, but you can only go so far by yourself. There's going to be a cap. So you start needing a team, and that's where I'm at now. It's like, okay, yeah, this what I see for me. What do you see for me? Yeah. Our visions align. Okay, tell me what to do. I'm gonna do it.
And you also own a gym.
Yes.
Like, y'all, how many artists? I gotta take my glasses off for this. How many artists own a gym? Don't worry, I'll wait. Do. And I'm not talking like just like A-list, because like, okay, they got a lot of discretionary income, but like as you're growing, like, what did that look like starting a gym? But also, it's from what you explained to me, like you've recently started rapping too. Mm-hmm. Balance, like,
so the fitness was there first.
Yeah. Okay. Fitness was first,
which is why I have the fitness music. I feel like fitness is just me. Like that brand's never going anywhere, no matter how my career blows up. If I was to become the next Glorilla Cardi B vibe, right, like fitness is always going to be there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've always done that. And initially I was scared to do something on my own. It's very, very scary being an entrepreneur. Yeah. And you know, everyone's like, oh, I want to work for myself. And it's cool until it's not. No, it's very hard. That's why I say nothing gets 9 to 5ers. Yeah. Because I commend those people. You have a 401k. You have structure. Yeah. You have health insurance. You have these things that I have to work harder for. But that's just the life I chose. So it's fine. No complaints. But that's what I'm saying. You know, it's just whatever you choose. But you know, opening the gym, I have been looking at spaces for a while, like 2 years. I've been looking at spaces between moving back to Houston and going back to Baton Rouge, where my main life began. Yeah, just back and forth, back and forth. But what really did it for me is working in male-dominated
industries
and spaces. Yeah. And I remember I was basically booming. Like my clients, after I had my son, my clientele was booming. It was crazy. Really? What? I would have between 5 to 10 clients an hour. Like, ooh, I'm going crazy, multiple hours at a day.
And for perspective, like, how much is your rate per hour? Like at that time?
So I would do more monthly. Okay. So it would be like around like 300 a client.
Okay, got you.
So like I'm going crazy. Yeah. Newborn. Yeah. Like I'm in there with a little baby. Yeah. Like, hold on, let me go breastfeed.
You get it. But
I'm going crazy, and then all of a sudden everybody start disappearing. I'm like, they getting results. Like, I don't understand. Right. But it was literally the environment. It was finding out that the men in there can't be professional, and they're hitting on my clients, and they're, you know, so after that.
Man.
Yeah. And then going in the public gyms, I just feel like as soon as I step foot in there, I'm being undressed and violated. It's so uncomfortable. And I hate the double standard of, oh, why she got them shorts on, or why she got on the sports bra. She's trying to show her looking for, no, or maybe I'm trying to look for myself. Maybe I want to see my gains. Maybe I just know I look good and this is what I am comfortable in wearing. Maybe for somebody like me, I don't like sweaty clothes sticking on me. Right. So I wear little to nothing. Right. So just all those things, I was like, you know what? I think I need to open up a safe haven for women to come and do what they need to do.
So your gym is the ideal customer profile is women.
Yes.
Secondary to that, do you think you attract a lot of moms necessarily too, with also the fact of your brand too?
Yes and no, because being so popular and having my social media and me being the type of person I am, I'm really open and just free with my body, my sexuality, my personality. Yep. It can cause a lot of controversy with being a mom. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you show your ass, you're not a good mother. You know? So I kind of stopped posting my son on my main page as much. So some people don't even know I have a kid. Let alone that I had a C-section and everything else. Right. So it's the ones that know.
Wow,
but
I would like. Wow, that's amazing. Like, not that you had one, but like amazing. Like, amazing that you found the confidence to still show off your body when that's something that makes a lot of women insecure.
Yeah, the negativity did it for me. Yeah, they were like, before I got pregnant, they'd be like, "Oh, you fine? You got kids?" When I say no, they're like, "Oh, that's why you look so good." And I'm like, "That's weird to say." And then when I got pregnant, people was like, "Oh, your life finna end. You're not gonna be able to do X, Y, Z." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna show you." Then when I had a C-section, they were like, "Oh, you're not gonna be able to shake back. You're gonna forever have a pouch. You're gonna this and the third." So all the negativity drove me to prove everybody wrong.
You know what? I have that attitude too. Honestly, like but I have that same attitude too. I feel like if you tell me something that I can't do,
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna just have to see it yourself. And I don't really care what you have to say about it, you know. So I love that that's your energy. Now, you had your child at 25, you said, which mid-20s, I feel like that's a pretty average age. But you also realize that you are not a 9-to-5er. So was you scared?
What
did that look like? Yeah.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
I was in the process of just living my life, living just carefree, no real responsibilities. Then I got pregnant, and I'm like, shit, like, where do I want to live? Do I want to stay in Louisiana? Do I move home? Do I want to be around my family? Do I want to, at the time, be around his family? Do I want to, am I even going to be with him? Because this is a horrible, toxic situation I'm in. Do I want the baby for real? Right. Like, but this is my first time ever being pregnant in life, so I feel like it was a gift from God. Like, so I'm like, okay, that's not an option. I got to have a baby. And then, moving here and then really finally realizing, damn, I'm going to have to take care of a human being. Yeah. Man, I was doing good, doing my thing. I had a savings. Now, I am out here. I took over. My sister had got an apartment with her partner at the time, but then they changed their mind. So me being a big sister, I'm like, oh, I'll take it. Right. So I got the apartment. I'm pregnant. And all I had is $1,000 to my name and no job. And moving back to Houston, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it. So I worked 4 jobs pregnant.
4.
I worked at Babies R Us because I wanted the discounts. Yep. And to get everything I needed.
She's strategic, y'all.
Yes, being a single mother.
Take notes. Moms, preggies, take notes.
I still did personal training. Okay. At that time, I didn't really have a set location, so it's parks, apartment gym, this and the third. I was a bartender at a restaurant, and I bartended at a club. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, bartending pregnant, they like, let me give you some extra money.
Honestly, I remember I did go to a strip club in Miami. It was one of like really ghetto ones. And I did see a pregnant bartender, and I definitely gave her more love because also just as a woman, the fact that you are out here grinding like this and pregnant tells me enough. Tells me enough of who you are and what you're willing to do. Like, and shout out to her because she's living real well. She invested a lot of that money into like real estate and different things. So, which brings me to the next thing. Like, you are showing a lot more of yourself this year. Yes. I noticed all 3 days in the year. All 3 days in the year.
I'm going strong.
And I love it because I moved to Houston a little over 2 years ago. I was definitely new here, very reserved. I was living in the suburbs. And when I started going out to the lesbian events and like even regular events and stuff, like as a past DJ, I do always just show love to local artists. I'm like, oh, like who's the local artist here? Because I only know the areas I've lived in, right? And you came up before, like Kayla G. She's a rapper out here. She's a mom. She's this. I'm like, hold up. I need to know this person on a personal level because I love boss women. And I feel like boss women need to, one, up-level each other. But I just want to get to know people. But I remember when I first met you, I was like, oh, she's real reserved. Like, she looked like someone pissed her the hell off, so I might have to catch her on another day.
It's just the RBF. RBF.
But it is, right? It is the RBF. And also, I'm new here, so I don't know what RBF is here, where it's like, do you go? So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm confident. I'm going to catch her another time. Then I met your manager at HotieCon because we were speaking on the same panel, and I found out she was your manager. And I said, you know what? I was right. I said I was going to meet her again one day. And then I meet you a couple of days ago, chopping it up. And I just want to say, I love your personality.
Thank you.
I love your personality. You are definitely intimidating, but I think that you need to be because of the space you're in. So navigating rap, what does that look like for you? Like being an artist, like taking away everything else, like that's a hard industry.
Oh, it's hard as
hard. You know, you're female, you're a mom, you got other businesses, like I don't actually know exactly what your sexual orientation is, but I can at least put out queer, I'm assuming. Like you're open to, to both genders, it seems like. Which to me also makes men even more, oh, I want a threesome and all that stuff, right? So how do you withhold your boundaries in the music industry?
It's really hard. Like, it's so hard. And I was just telling someone, I'm right now in a stage of what do I do, because even though I'm super popular and I have this following and I'm known when it comes to music in that industry, I'm new. And then there is that balance of this male dominated industry and this egotistical bullshit that they, and it's like, I'm not doing whatever entertaining you or making you feel good about yourself just to get further. Like, if I do it, I want to do it on my own. And so, I do the fitness music. Which is good for the gym, my business, all that. It's fun. I'm
and
always gonna say
I like that alignment.
Fitness.
I like that alignment. Yeah, that was smart.
But then I do the fun music, the ratchet music, the all that. I'm just going. Like, I'm just going. I've been on 97.9 The Box the past like week, few times in rotation, and that's like super major.
And you just got a major placement and a feature, I see. Like,
yeah, so I'm just going, and everything I've done, I've solely done on my own. No label, no investment, no nothing. I
don't think you need it.
Everything I've done on my own. And I'm just like, you know what? God is telling me to do this because everything is literally being placed in my hands and available for me. So I'm going to figure it out. I'm just going to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know what that looks like. I'm not going to lie, but...
What do you think you need, though? Like, I think, I know you said direction, but what does direction look like for you in that space, in the music industry?
I feel like in music, it's not necessarily direction I need at this point. I feel like it's more so somebody that's genuine and can introduce me to the right person.
Yeah, okay.
Put me in the right door.
That's fair.
I feel like you don't have to build my brand. You don't have to build my name. You don't have to build my image. You don't have to build none of that. It's just the right person finding me.
Right.
Or me finding them.
I could definitely see what you mean, yeah.
And I know everything comes with something. Yep. I understand that, but as long as it's a genuine work connection, like, that's what I need.
The year just started. Who could you see yourself doing a project with?
I love the ladies. I would love to do something like with a Megan.
I could totally see that.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I thought about.
She's commented on my stuff and reposted me a few times for my fitness stuff. Yeah, it's super dope. I met her. I hung out with her. She's like amazing. Glow has posted me before. But yeah, I can see that. I have features with a few male artists. I have features with Fredo Bang. I got a feature with Young Blue. Yep. I got a feature with some, pretty dope
prominent artists. Yes. But what about ladies. Females?
And it's not because I don't want to. Right. It's just...
No, I see the crossover, especially with the genders too. Like that, I feel like, of course, men are going to get on female tracks. Like, look at you. I'd be on your track too if I could rap, so I definitely understand that. But also, do you think that this is the year of intentionality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's what I want to know. So from what I spoke to you about before, you are focusing on the Kayla G Experience. Mm-hmm. What does that look like for someone maybe that wants to support, buy a ticket, go to a show? Like, what is the Kayla G Experience?
So, like we said in the beginning, serial entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Kayla G is a lady of multiple talents, multiple things.
You are.
So, and you asked me in the beginning, what is serial entrepreneurship to me? And we never talked about it really. You may get somebody that's like, I'm an artist, that's what I do, I rap, that's it. Mm-hmm. So the only way you can support them is to stream their music or post their music or come to a show if they have one. Me, there's just so many different levels, and I just want to touch primarily women, honestly, if I'm being realistic. Yeah. And whatever that looks like, if me helping throw confidence in you is the shit I talk in my music, go listen to it. Yep. If it's me helping you get your body together, come on, let's work out. Yep. If it's me telling my story and what I've gone through to let you know, like, girl, you can make it from where you're at to here. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like, that's all it is. If it's me making a video and you watching a video, that my YouTube, that's supporting me. Mm-hmm. But I really want to help and motivate and empower, and then that makes me go harder, makes me feel better.
Yes. I think you're onto something, because I think that you've built your brand like just the way you need it to, where now you can penetrate your audience to see, okay, I built my brand and I built my following but who are my real fans and audience? Like, and I think that this is going to be such a great time for you, especially because in the past, like, I've worked at a lot of marketing agencies, right? Entertainment, consumer products, all the things. So that's why I was so excited when I met you, because I'm like, I've been over this stuff before as the corporate person who has the structure and has to help structure for artists and for businesses. And I was like, this is so interesting because I feel like I'm catching her right when she's about to enter the intentional era, because that's what most artists and business owners go through. You're building, and now you're like, okay, it's time for me to dial in. Yeah. Like, now it's like, all right, now I'm going directly on what I want to do. And I'm excited for you. You know, I hear you're going on a tour, like, for yourself, like self managing your own tour, or you have a manager, but like, you're really putting this together. Like, what does this look like for your creative direction?
So basically, it's like we said, Kayla G Experience. So every city I touch. So I did a twerk fit tour a few years ago. Yeah. And it literally was just my twerk fit class and my stretch class. And I went to different cities. I just went crazy on social media, and I sold out in multiple cities I had never been in. But now, again, more intentional. I want to touch every target audience. So we'll have the classes for the people that want to do the classes. Yeah. We'll do music stuff for the people that's into the music. We'll do things that are just for me, podcast networking in other cities. It's just, again, just being more intentional with the reach of everything.
I love that, because I think that you're going to start something different that most artists don't do. Most artists just stick to, like, a tour and just the music, and it takes them forever to get to the things that you want to do. I think what I love about independent artists is y'all do it whatever the hell y'all want to do, and I love that, and I encourage you to keep pushing that, because you can still monetize, you know. And I think that that's the biggest thing people are going to want to ask, like, how does Kayla G monetize? But you also answered it because you do so many different things. Do you feel like when it comes to the music space, do you think that you leverage music to build the audience that you want and monetize in different ways? Or would you like it to be backwards, where you monetize with music first mostly and then invest in other areas of your business?
I've honestly never thought about that at all. And, you know, we spoke the other day briefly. I kind of feel like I'm probably never thought about that, because everything I do, I just do it genuinely and because I enjoy it. Yeah. And it just happened for me. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm just doing it, and it's working for me. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah. So I really haven't thought about that. Like, it's worth thinking about. I feel like the crossover works for, it's like, you know, you might come in, you just listen to music, then it's like, oh, girl, I like to work out too. I didn't know you did that, or vice versa. Yep. I do feel like being an artist, it is hard. Right. So saying that, you know, you enjoy what I do, because some artists just stick to the show and that, but a lot of times there are people telling them, like, you need to just be a rapper and that's all you need to focus on. Yep. So it is hard, because I have people tell me that too, but it's like, one, we still have bills to pay. First of all. Because we got bills to pay.
Like, are we, hello?
Hello?
And who gonna pay this mortgage? Who gonna pay this rent?
You know? And like, then too, it's like, sometimes you need to show yourself for your fans. Like, they want to feel like they can connect with you on a different level. Yeah. So, okay, we have this person rapping. I like her music. It's fun. Right. But sometimes, girl, why are you talking about that? Like, why you always talking about shake your ass? But then you get to know me. Like, she just like to have fun, but she's really this type of person deep down. She's not all about just, let me show my ass on the internet. Yeah. So it's more of that connection, and I'm just trying to literally navigate and break through that and stay true to myself.
And it's also, to me, that also circles back into something we have talked about before, is, you know, the woman empowerment, right? So what if you're shaking your ass? It's your ass. You built it.
You know, they, like, mom first, bad bitch same damn time. Right. It's not after, boo. It's same time.
Why choose between two? Why choose between both?
That's okay.
I think that people are one-dimensional. I think a lot of people in this world are one-dimensional, because since they put themselves in a box, they want to put you in a box. And the people that are going to be winning, especially this year and going on, are the ones who step out of the box and take risk takers. And just even seeing how traditionally and a lot of industries are changing, to be honest. The music industry, the tech industry, the economy is going towards freelance. You know, a lot of these jobs here are going to be replaced with AI. You better figure out who you are. You better figure out who you are, because now is the time. If you don't know who you are and the skills you have and how to monetize outside of just one single thing, music, 9 to 5, whatever, you're fucked. You're fucked, babes. Yeah, you know, so good for you for saying, you know what, I'm going to do my best and I'm going to do everything that I want to do. And now this year it's like, okay, I did all these things. I've grown these businesses. Now I need to be intentional and monetize, because I know like one thing we're going to wrap this up and talking about how are you going to start working smarter and not harder? You know, what does that look like for you this year? Are you going to start thinking about things in quarters, for example? Like, I'm going to strategically do this, and this quarter, and then we'll sit back, analyze it, and we'll figure out the next quarter. Like, how is Kayla G going to stop working so damn hard and work so much smarter?
I think for me, personally, what that looks like is allowing people in my space. That's management, that's assistant, that's whatever the title is. Yeah. I've always done everything so solo. So I think now for Kayla to stop working so hard is to allow other people, I'm not going to say work for me, but help me to where I can kind of just, you know, I think I'm at a space where I need to just show up and be Kayla G. Yeah. I don't need to be every level and every layer of the work.
You do not.
And that's all I've ever done. It's all I'm used to. I'm very hands-on. I'm very like, I'm bossy. I know that I'm independent. I know these qualities about myself. Yeah. But you put yourself in a cap. Yeah. So I think that my intentional, what I need to do, let's grow Kayla G is for Kayla G, which is actually sounds kind of ironic, or not ironic, but the opposite, but it's for Kayla G to sit back.
Yeah, because you have to. How you going to figure out what works or not, right? You know, if you don't sit back and let others do. But I do relate, and I think all of us entrepreneurs, bosses, founders, I think we all relate when delegation's scary. Let's be honest. It's your brand, it's your image, it's your money. Like, this is risk, right? You know, this is the risk that we take. And a word of advice, not given necessarily just to you, but just like to the world, you know, y'all, if y'all want to delegate, from one thing I learned last year, because I put this on a video, is that delegation almost whooped my ass in 2025 because I didn't have a process. Meaning that for my company, if I delegate something to a developer or a content creator or a copywriter or all these different things that I have on my team now, I have to show them what to do, you know, and I have to show them what good and great looks like, you know, like basically the definition of done, right? And I encourage you and anybody that listens to make sure that you have a process, because if you don't, then it's so hard to delegate because it'll never be the way that you want it, right? So I'm curious on how that looks like because you have so many different things, which means you have a process for the gym. You have a process for, you know, the music side, you know, you have a process maybe for mobile bartending. I'm imagining that maybe others show up for, you know, maybe catering or anything of that sort. But do you have do you have to sit down intentionally and really figure out how to delegate in each one of your businesses? Or do you have people that help you across your portfolio of businesses?
No, I do everything. Yeah. Like I have.
So right now it's really you taking on all this, and now you're in the process.
It's really always been me. Yeah. The last year I've been getting help. Yeah. But I'm just still so hands-on. But up until this past year, it's always
what's going to help you be more hands-off this year?
Letting my team help me.
Grinding your teeth.
Trusting in them. And it's scary, like you said, but it's also scary doing it alone. So it's just, we just have to figure it out and get it done. And you never know unless you just do it. So you just have to do it.
I'm excited. I actually want to bring you back on this podcast at the end of the year too, because I want to do a review. I'm gonna hold you accountable. Okay. To letting go, and that also means not just letting go of the responsibilities, but delegate it, right? Mm-hmm. But also to give them a chance to make a mistake and correct it too. Mm-hmm. Because I remember when I was hiring, I had raised money from Xbox, Bank of America, and a few others when I started my company. I'm one of the probably 8 queer Black women that's raised over 6 figures in funding, and that was the scariest thing because people, you gotta be careful what you wish for, because now I had a higher team and I've never done this before, and I used to be so upset by the mistakes and this and that, and I finally took a step back and I'm like, if they made a mistake, they tried, and now it's an opportunity to correct them so they can do it good. And I can genuinely tell you that my business has grown multiple 6 figures. And I genuinely don't feel overworked constantly. There's always going to be a time. So I encourage you to just do it, because I want to sit back on this podcast and you say, girl,
I got some sleep last night.
Because I'm still trying to figure out how many hours of sleep you get. Like, do you, like, I mean, you look well kept. You look good, right? But like, that's the outer, inside, are you happy?
I am happy. Good. And, even though I am working a lot, people always see me like, when do you rest? When do you break? What do you do for fun? Luckily, I've just been blessed to be able to make my life, my career, my jobs, everything revolve around these stuff I enjoy doing. So 9 times out of 10, when I'm working, I don't feel like I'm working. I enjoy what I'm doing. So sometimes I might be tired just because that's natural. I'm running. Right. But it's not like I'm dreading what I'm doing. Yeah. So that makes it 1,000 times easier.
Yeah. I have one last question as we wrap up. We can't deny the beautiful child you have.
Yes.
When you look back, when he's like 18 years old, where do you want to be in life?
Sitting back with my feet kicked up, sending him off to school. So, honestly, I'm not even going to say sending him off to school, because I told myself and my family, if my son comes to me,
especially in this world,
high school and forward, and he has a plan, and there's something that he wants to do that does not involve college, I'm not forcing you into debt, son. Right. I'm not forcing you into debt. Right. You just have to have a plan. Yeah. So, but he
never know with if he coming from you, he might end up being a athlete or something of that sort.
He's a swimmer. He loves to swim, and that's very uncommon. You should see my DMs,
especially Black men.
Exactly. I was gonna say that when I post my son swimming, they're like, swimming? Why'd you put him in swimming?
Oh, girl.
What? Oh, he can swim? Oh, well, Black.
So, like, when you get invited to the Olympics, like, don't forget about me.
I won't.
Okay, I'll still be around. Like, yeah, I need to go to Olympics. Yeah, because, see, that's why I asked that, because of the vibe I'm getting, I know that your son gonna be more than just work.
And he has a very, he has an ear for music. Literally, since he was, 1, if he hears a beat or something, but before the song is over, he can recreate it with his mouth. He knows music in every genre, from gospel to Christian to pop, rock, hip hop. Like, sometimes I'm like, how did you hear this song? When I say he knows everything. Wow. So we got him a beat maker. We got him a DJ board.
How old is he?
He just turned 9 the day after Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
So he got his beat maker. He got his DJ board. He's into gaming right now. So for his birthday, he got a PC custom for him. Okay. So we're gonna fill out what he likes, but he loves to swim for sure. He loves swimming.
Look, he's
a fish.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a Pisces, so I'm right there. Shoot, I loved swimming when I was younger, and I remember people used to be like, "What's that little Black girl doing swimming?" But it's not common because actually a lot of us people drown. Yeah. So that's such an amazing thing that not only can he swim, but he's really good at it.
Very good. And so my mom taught him. Yeah. Yeah, my mom taught him. My mom is white.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're half white and half Black. Okay, got you. Wow. Now,
I bought a house that has a pool in the back, so I start putting him in the water at 6 months, literally, and I would just let him do his thing. If I seen him struggling, I grab him and let him reset. Yeah. So I literally let him learn. But then when I bought my house and my pool goes to 10 feet in my backyard, my mom said, "No, we're gonna make sure that he's not getting by. He knows how to swim."
Now, did you grow up with both your parents?
Yes, but not in the same house.
Okay, got it.
My dad's military.
Same.
Yeah, Same. So he was always everywhere, but very active still.
Now I have to ask another one. Now, because I gotta ask, growing up as a black woman in the South and having a white mom, how did you navigate that too? Like, did you ever come across, because it's different for me as a mixed woman up north, but I don't know what it's like down south. Like, if you ever got made fun of being biracial, because I used to be getting called little black Mexican, blah blah, and I'm like, I'm not even Mexican.
I would say that where does this come from? The most annoying part about growing up biracial in the South is people telling me I'm black. Because I'm not black.
Right.
I'm biracial. I'm equally.
Right, equally.
My mom is fully white. My dad's fully black. I'm 50. I'm equal. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your grandparents told you. I don't care about the, one drop of black, you're black. I'm not.
Right.
If I was to say I'm black, like,
that's okay. That discounts that you're white.
But it's okay to y'all. But if I say I'm white, she don't want to be black. You sound like, we're not
I think I see both perspectives, right? I think it's because you are a black appearing woman. Yeah. But I feel the same way because I always have to remind people I'm Afro-Latina. I'm a black appearing woman, but I am Afro-Latina. I don't want to discount my other heritage. So I definitely understand what you mean. That's why I had asked, what does that mean to you? Because you grew up half white, half black. That's two different cultures. But also, how do you also embrace that? So you do tell people you're biracial as well.
Fully. Yes, I will argue you down.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't even be an argument. You're half white, half black.
You'd be surprised the arguments I have, though.
Really?
People tell me, no, you're black.
And white.
It's just, but
yeah. Now I get that, and you know what? I actually respect that because you shouldn't discount what you are. Like, that's just what it is. That's discounting your whole ass mom. So I definitely think that people need to be more comfortable with their roots because I'm not going to discount that I'm Afro-Latina and Creole. Like, that's just what it is. But, like, I will always represent black women. So, and there's not, you can, I feel like that's okay. Like, I feel like
that is more of my target audience. That is more of my, my friends, my crowd, all of that. But at the end of the day, when I go home and call my mom, I'm calling a white woman.
Yep. You're a white mom.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Mama Dukes. Also, shout out to Mama Dukes. You raised the gem, baby. You raised the gem. Get Mama Dukes up in here, actually. Let me talk to her.
Oh, like, where she at? Crazy.
Oh, tell her I'm going to go to lunch with her.
You don't know what's going to come out. You will love her. I want to hang out with her. Crazy.
Now I got to meet Mama Dukes. What's your mom's name?
Linda.
She
will love it.
Linda, come on over to Midtown. Man, well, let's definitely wrap it up. I know Kayla got lots of things to do, y'all. I'm probably her second, third podcast like this weekend alone. It's only Saturday, y'all. But, one, thank you for coming. I know you're busy. No, genuinely, thank you for coming. I'm bringing you back. I'm holding you accountable. I'm going to be checking in on you, too. I don't care if you upset. I don't care if you got attitude. I'm going to be like, and I say, what about it? I said, I'm checking in on you,
Look,
boo.
that's how I do my clients. I don't care if you mad.
I don't care if you mad. I don't care if you got attitude.
You'll love me later.
You'll love me later. Do know you have not just a new person in your world, but you got a new friend, too. If you need anything, you give me a call. We chat, blah, blah, blah. I really think you're so cool. Thank you for coming to Content to Cash podcast. Where can we find you at on all social media?
Social media, Kayla G. I promise anything you type in Kayla G, I will pop up in the platform. Instagram, Kayla G _, TikTok, Kayla G 713. A few of them get a little different, but if you type in Kayla G, you're going to come up. I'm going to pop up.
You're going to come up. And is there anything that we could support that's coming up for you?
There's so much coming up. It's too much to name. So what you can do is follow the platforms, turn on the post notifications so you can see what events are for you.
And go stream her new single. Hello.
Yes, go stream the music.
All right, y'all. And it's your girl, Bree Flemings from Content to Cash. I'll catch you on the next episode. See y'all.